my YouTube channel today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture. Basically, this lecture is just a reminder, time is running out. Make sure you mark your calendar for June the 24th, which is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been marketing this particular lecture for over a month. And I'm going to give a lot of insight during that time on many of the things that I continue to do as a content creator to continue to push my YouTube channel into the next stratosphere. And that's also a very good marketing strategic tip. If you are a content creator, you might want to look into doing relational lectures on a specific topic, and then spend about a month marketing that specific topic for that date and time. I've been doing relational lectures probably going on 3 years now, and I always get a good feedback on it. I do surveys in my posting area in relation to my relational lectures, and one of the questions I would ask in that survey is, did you attend the last lecture, or did you watch the replay, and did you get anything out of it? And I'm getting very high responses on those surveys. And I just do it, market it for about a month. But June 6th of this year, it will make my YouTube channel celebrate its 5-year anniversary. And I did a special lecture on that. I just seen really a lot of growth in my channel because of the hard work I do behind the scene. January of 2026 made 3 years my channel has been monetized. January of 2024, my YouTube channel earned as a content creator, my channel earned the YouTube Silver Play Button Award, and that was a tremendous feat. And the criteria for this, the content creator has to have passed 100,000 subscribers, in addition to meeting other stringent requirements in terms of there could be no warnings or strikes on your channel within 365 days. All of your content has to be original. It could be no violation of copyright laws. You can't use anyone else's material or music. And there's an application that surfaced in my YouTube studio when I met all these criteria. There was an application I had to submit to YouTube. And once they receive that application, they spend about 2 weeks dissecting your channel. They checking everything before they mailed you this Silver Play Button Award. So, and then you have to maintain these requirements. I know many content creators have well beyond 100,000 subscribers, but they have not been able to earn this YouTube Silver Play Button Award because they can't meet those other stringent requirements in order to earn this Play Button Award. Such as, no community strikes, warnings, all your content has to be original. So many content creators get into a lot of trouble and even get their channel shut down for violation of copyright laws. And YouTube ain't playing about that. I have right now well over 8,700 published content. It's the variations of shorts, live streams, video uploads, podcasts. That's a lot of work. 8,700 plus published content. And my channel just reached its 5-year anniversary, June 6th. And you better believe all 8,000 plus of my published content is my original work. I ain't copying nobody else's material. I'm not going to copy anybody else's music on any one of my published content in any shape, form, or fashion. When you come to my channel, it's me behind the published content, real talk. Rather, I do live footage when I travel abroad. I did a tremendous amount of live footage when I went to Cairo, Egypt. I did a tremendous amount of live footage when I went to Rome and Italy, getting ready to go on another guided tour. So as I'm traveling the world, which I'm gonna do that anyway, they ain't got nothing to do with being a content creator. But one of the things I do is limited live footage when I'm traveling abroad. So make sure you mark your calendar for June 24th, because I'm telling you, even now, as my channel is in a whole nother stratosphere, August of 2024, my YouTube channel became eligible for major brand deals. And what that means is companies and corporations seek me out to go into a contractual agreement to pay me to run their product and services and brand across my channel. And there's a criteria for that. And I'm gonna talk more about the criteria for brand deals when I do that live stream lecture. But I work harder now than ever before as a content creator on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and on a yearly basis to continue to push my channel into the next stratosphere. And there's specific steps, many things I do behind the scene that is working for me, by evidence of all of the accolades I just rattled off on my channel. Because make no mistake, I'm not going to negate the fact that it still is. Take a lot of blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice, having a strategic plan, and being laser focused as a content creator to push my channel to this level. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy, because it ain't nothing about doing it the correct way, following those YouTube community guidelines. Ain't nothing about this I'm not going to minimize. I did the work every step of the way, bottom line. Because if you're behind is lazy, you are not going to see the results as a content creator for your channel. You're not going to see the return on your investment with those YouTube checks every month. And if you're just money driven, you're behind, ain't going to last. No, you got to have a mission, goals, and objective, and a purpose behind your channel in terms of the reason to being a content creator. You got to be guided by the spirit. All this is working for me, and everything else will fall in place. I'm here to tell you. And the most important thing is, I tell anyone is, whatever amount of money you make, if you're monetized, if your channel is monetized, whatever amount of money you make or not making, whatever amount of money you make on a monthly basis, for me, because I'm business anyway, I just view my YouTube check as another stream of income, and I just reinvest that money. I do not base my livelihood or contingent upon how much money I'm going to make every month from YouTube. No, never have, never will. I have a couple of retirement checks that I get for the rest of my life. So it ain't like I'm waiting on YouTube check to pay my bills. Never have and never will, real talk. Whatever amount of money I make or don't make as a content creator, I view that money as another stream of income. I reinvest that money into my financial portfolio, and I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it. And that frees me up so I can just really stay true to the mission, goals, and objective of my channel as a content creator, continue to be guided by the spirit, and do what I do best in terms of sharing my knowledge, my skills, my ability, my talents, useful information to the world. And that's it. And I deplug and I move on with the rest of my day. Real talk. So this is one lecture you do not want to miss. As a content creator, whether you're monetized or not, you do not want to miss this lecture. I'm going to go delve deep, and I'm going to share with the world many things I do on a continuous basis that has had a positive, direct impact on where my channel is right now. So that's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.